And welcome to the next clash. Western Devils take on Andinas. It's a big one. Andinas defeating South Perth Alliance last week. Western Devils will look to keep their dominance going with another win as well. Ball out wide to Waltman. Here's Priato. Claude Borman now. Clayton shoots from distance. Can't beat Pukau. In fact, it was just gone past the post there. Pukau wasn't forced into the save. Drops it short at the feet of Elias. Here's Matsushita, player of the round. Elias. Out wide to Matsushita. Reed can't keep it in play. Borman, Clayton, long ball forward, cleared by Matsushita. Borman, long ball forward to Priato, who flicks it on, but can't direct it toward goal. Hook out, short to Matsushita. Out wide to Jimenez. Reed. Elias. Looks for Reed. Waltman. Priato in the center. Borman, back to Priato. Back to Borman. Clayton now. Cuts inside. Tries to shoot on the left boot. Blocked by Matsushita. Reed on the break for the Andinas. One-on-one with Gebauer. But it's a good save by Gebauer. However, it's an own goal by Borman. He got in the way. An unfortunate start for the Western Devils. Andinas are over the moon with that one. Came through Reed, who tapped it toward the target. Gebauer with a good save with the left hand, but Borman coming into the defense just knocked it in her empty or into the empty net accidentally. Borman. Priato. Out wide to Borman. Back rolls it to Clayton. And the ball forward looking for Waltman and can't find her. Devils are sitting really deep here. Couple of players out, only two on the bench. Reed just unnecessarily clearing that one long, had time. And Gebauer will get the ball back. Clayton. Short to Priato, back to Clayton. Tries to find Waltman up top, does Priato. Can't quite connect with the pivot. So Andinas will get the ball back once again. Quite a slow start to the match. Both sides are happy to sit off. Elias, what a season she's had. Emma Elias has been the rock at the back for the Andinas and a huge reason as to why they've been so successful. You'd have to say herself, Pukau, and Ingrid Basalo make up probably 80% of the Andinas team. They are all so vital and play heavy minutes week in, week out. Clayton, Waltman, almost losing out to Elias, just about gets away from her. Clayton cuts inside nicely, shoots off the left boot, but not going to trouble Pukau, who thought about going for a run. Released Matsushita short in the end. Reed, the new signing from West Coast Cobras. She's settled in nicely at her new club. Jimenez, a bit of a loose pass. It comes off Clayton and Reed will get it back here. Elias trying to get beyond Priato. Lovely ball from Reed to find Jimenez, who gets it down the line to Matsushita. Great feet, Matsushita. Straight down the throat of Gebauer. Priato to Waltman. Clayton, long ball over the top. And Priato almost with the trademark header. It's a great ball from Clayton to pick out Priato, who did well to reach it. She does so well there in those situations, Andrea Priato. You barely see any headers in futsal, but if one player knows how to knock them in the back of the net with the forehead, it's Andrea Priato. Out of probably any player within the league in the women and men's game. And here she is now on the ball. Plays it to Clayton, who flicks it down the line. Priato pressing high in the corner. The Devils have it back. Scooped inside the area, but comfortable for Pukau. Now Reed's on the break. This is where her pace can be dangerous. Her touch stalled her there, but got it through to Matsushita in the end. Heavy touch, sees Boltman pick possession up. Now Boltman, ball out wide to Priato, just too heavy. Ilias. Reed. Ilias again. Back to Reed. Ball out wide to Matsushita. First time to Ilias. Now Jimenez. Under pressure here from the Devils. Jimenez has to be careful. Needed to get rid of it quicker there. Took too long and allowed the Devils to step right up on it. Borman. Priato. Clayton. Ball forward. Waltman. Loose touch. And now another chance on the counter-attack. Reed's in behind again. This time Kibauer makes the save in. Nobody following it up to put it in the net. So the pace of Taylor Reed is causing problems for the Western Devils defence. Very lively asset up top for the Andinas. And you can see why they push so hard to get her over. Sideline ball for the Andinas, really deep. Ilias and the Devils are sitting right back, allowing Ilias to bring it all the way up to the halfway line. Reverse pass to Matsushita, back to Ilias. Squeezes it out to Jimenez well. Jimenez being pressed again here. Losing out to Borman. Has Waltman on the left, but a great interception from Ilias. Goes for a run and fires off the right boot. But Gebauer with another save. So Ilias almost turning a situation where the Andinas look very vulnerable to a red-hot scoring chance. Sideline ball. Jimenez. Reed. Jimenez again. Given away to Waltman. Just about squeezes it through to Matsushita. Reed. Happy to keep it. Ilias. Ball down the line. Matsushita. All the way back to Pukau. Reed. Switch of play. Mishit the pass. Another interception by Ilias. Just clearing it out. Borman shoots from distance. Pukau comfortable. Matsushita. Ilias, lovely back roll to Reed. Good ball out wide to find Matsushita, who looks for Reed again at the back post. Priato keeps it in for the Devils. Clayton launches it long to Buxy. What a brilliant ball that was, Buxy. Couldn't coordinate the touch, but it was a very good pass from Clayton to pick her out on the run. Pukau to Ilias. Matsushita. Priato with the tackle. Priato. Borman. Clayton. Priato. Borman. Ilias, strong defense like usual. Cleared away. Clayton just hoofs it out. Elias, Reid. Long ball forward from Reid, but too long in fact. Sabatini centering ball to Prado. Nice feet. Tries to back roll it through to Sabatini. Hayashi with a chance. But a good block coming in from Clayton. Waltman back on for the Devils. Reid. Hayashi centering ball. But it's gone out of play. Devils will get the ball back. Clayton to Waltman. Back to Clayton. Clayton, ball down the line, intercepted by Elias, who read the pass again. Sabatini. Buxy, back to Sabatini. Buxy again, tries to flick it on, loses out. Elias can't get beyond Buxy. Switch of play to Reid. Hayashi. Elias once more. Reid. Elias. Strong for options. Lovely ball down the line. Hayashi's on it. Reid all the way back. Centering ball to Hayashi, who's under pressure from Clayton. Squeezes the pass out. Clayton clears it out on the ground. Reid. Elias. Ball out wide to Reid. Almost losing out on the challenge, but getting away with one there. Toes it forward out of play. Buxy. Clayton. Waltman. And a loose pass by Waltman. Doesn't matter though, there's no press coming in from the Andinas, so Buxy picks it up. Clayton. Cleared away by the Andinas, well defended. Long ball to the back post, looking for Waltman. And a timeout called by the Andinas. We'll be back after a couple of short ad breaks. Ball with puck out. Here's Sian Gabrielson for her first minutes off the match. Elias still yet to have a sub. Same with Reid. Jimenez goes for a run, threads it through. Gabrielson can't tow it toward the goal. Andrea Priato. Buxy, centering pass. Jimenez cuts it out. Gabrielson going at it with Buxy. Here's Sabatini in the center. Nice turn. And shoots on the left foot, but not going to be troubling puck out. Jimenez, switch of play. Gabrielson, back to Jimenez. Nice turn from Jimenez. Sabatini puts it out of play. Jimenez, ball down the line to Gabrielson. Looks for Reed. Clayton, under pressure. Clayton goes for a run. Elias does well, and she's been pushed over. So a free kick going the way of the Andinas, despite the protest of Clayton. Elias. Jimenez, back to Elias. Ball down the line to Reed. Reed goes for a bit of a run and gets it back out to Elias. Rare poor pass from Elias. Clayton breaks forward. And not far away that effort by Nelly Clayton. Puck out. Long throw looking for Gabrielson. Priato clears it into touch. Elias again looking for Gabrielson. Priato again defending well. Clayton, handball by Elias. So the Western Devils will have a free kick and a chance to really test out Noi Puck out. Despite having to make 4 or 5 saves, Puck out hasn't really been forced to pull out anything extraordinary just yet. A lot of the Western Devils' efforts have been quite tame and right at her. So this will be a chance for Clayton to try and bend one toward that top corner. Clayton, blocked by the wall, on the follow-up, in the area. Priato trying to get something on it. And scrambled away by Reed. Relatively tame first half, I should say. 1 goal lead to the Andinas. Anina Borman, own goal, separating the two sides at the moment. Ball down the line to Priato, who's trying to get beyond Elias. No easy task that. Elias all over her again. But Priato actually gets away with one. Laid off to Clayton, who's twisting and turning and shoots on the turn, but to no avail there. Puck out. Elias, ball down the line. Buxy can't keep that one in. A deep sideline kick for the Andinas. Ball was cut out in the center. Priato to Clayton. Nice turn. Shoots on the left foot. Puck out gets enough on it. Jimenez puts it into touch there. Gina Jimenez. Sabatini. Priato. Back to Sabatini. Shoots on the left boot. Straight down the throat of Puka once more. Gabrielson, heavy touch. Cleaned up by Elias. 3-on-3. Elias still going. Ball to the back post. And Gabrielson's swung at the air. But a well-worked attack. Again, coming through Emma Elias for the Andinas. She's doing everything for them tonight. Priato. Waltman. Back rolls it to Clayton. Ball to the back post. But in between Borman and Priato. Elias having an extremely well-earned rest. Puck out. Forward ball to Reed. Clayton. Nice footwork to evade the challenge. Waltman. Borman back to Clayton. Can they make something happen while Ilias is on the bench just before half-time? Borman. Priato. Clayton. Good tackle. Andinas look to break. Hayashi. Switch of play to Jimenez. Now here's Reed. Bit audacious. Possession will change hands. Clayton. Waltman. Back to Clayton. Priato. Waltman. Flicked over the top, looking for Borman. Reed does well. Clayton. Priato. Scoop over the top. Waltman tries to flick it on, but not tall enough to reach it. Reed. Hayashi. And just about gets there, does Jimenez. Andinas keeping the ball nicely. Reed has space to drive and shoot. Ball down the line. Hayashi. Picked up by the Devils. Borman. Priato. 10 seconds left in the first half. Flicks it long, looking for Waltman. Can she make something happen before half-time? Not quite. So the Andinas will go into the break with a 1-0 lead unless the Devils can work something magical. Clayton for one last save. Blocked by the back of Jimenez, and they've got a corner. But not going to be enough time to work anything from it. Priato centering ball. Borman. And that's half-time. Andinas 1, Western Devils 0.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
And we're about to get back underway for the second half. Hayashi, Jimenez, Ilias and Gabrielson will start the half for the Andinas. Buxy, Sabatini, Waltman and Priato for the Devils. Gabrielson, Ilias, Hayashi, back to Ilias. Ball forward will be picked up by Gebauer. Waltman, Sabatini, centering ball to Priato. Sabatini in the centre to Buxy. Waltman, ball over the top. Sabatini can't direct the header the right way. Now here's Ilias. Counter attack on for the Andinas. Hayashi looks back for Ilias. Priato. Waltman, Priato's ball forward. Brought down by Buxy. Ilias has Gabrielson out wide. Nice touch from Ilias. Under pressure here though. Had no real options. Western Devils will get a sideline ball. Here's Laura Waltman. Ball over the top. Headed clear by Ilias. Hayashi. Ball forward was blocked. Waltman. Ilias out wide to Gabrielson. And the ball forward looking for Hayashi is intercepted. Gabrielson back with a second challenge. Waltman's pass. One back by Ilias. Now it's with Buxy. A lot of turnovers. Was Waltman clipped by Ilias? And a poor pass in the end from Waltman. Couldn't find the feet of Sabatini. Jimenez hoofs it forward with Gebauer. Waltman. Sabatini. Nice touch around the defender. Back rolls it to Buxy. Waltman. Gabrielson with a good piece of defensive work. Actually, it was Ilias rather. Now here's Gabrielson. Can't keep it in play though. Waltman centering pass. Jimenez. Ilias. Jimenez. Ilias had nowhere to go. Centering ball. Sabatini over the crossbar. Hook out. Throws it over the top. Headed clear by Priato. Gabrielson goes up for it. Priato squeezes it through to Sabatini. Waltman tries to go for the killer pass. Ilias urging her teammates to go with it. Still going alone, Ilias. Loses out. Now a 2-on-1 up the other end. Waltman, Priato. And the final ball was just not there. Hayashi. And that one going the way of the Western Devils. Sabatini. Waltman. Ball out wide to Buxy. And now here's Sabatini. Back to Buxy. A lot of touches. Buxy gets it out to Waltman. Priato. Ball down the line to Waltman. Back to Priato. Waltman tries to flick it on but can't do so. Hook out. Good pass. Ilias gives past Sabatini. Now she's away. Emma Ilias to make it 2-0 on the follow-up. Here's Reed. Cuts inside. Gebauer clears it away. Priato running at it with Hayashi. Nice feet by Priato. She's found her way through. Back rolls it to Waltman. Waltman keeps it in on the far side, but can't skip past Ilias. Hayashi on the ball at the back. Hook out under pressure. Gets it Back to Elias rather. Buxy, Sabatini. Another interception from Elias. Andinas looking to break away again. Elias resets. Hiyashi. Great ball down the line to Reed. Square ball. And it's going to go in. Hiyashi will claim it. It's 2-0 to the Andinas. And what a well-worked team goal that was. The Devils getting caught out, not having everybody back, and they've paid the ultimate price. Great work from Reed to play it inside to Hiyashi, who fumbled it in somehow. I think it might have taken a touch off a Devils defender, but it wasn't enough to block the shot entirely. It just trickled in. Ball down the line to the Devils. Can they respond? Sabatini losing out, but still going. And blocked by Hiyashi. They've got a corner now. They've got to make it count. If anyone can pull a rabbit out of the hat, it's Clayton. Here she is now. Cuts inside. Left-footed strike. But a big, big save from Pookout. Probably her best one of the match so far. Clayton did manage to test her on that occasion. We'll see if she can again. That time the ball wasn't so good. Reed looked to break forward, but stopped by sheer numbers. 14 minutes to go. 6 minutes gone in the second half, and Andinas lead 2-0. It would be, I mean, you'd almost say it would be an upset, but not really. Andinas are in fine form. They beat South Perth last week, and they very well could beat the Devils tonight. Elias, back roll, and helps it on to Reed. Reed looking to break. Andinas still going. Reed again. Hiyashi. Elias. Back to Hiyashi. They've done so without Gomez-Basalo tonight. So a really valiant effort. Elias being pressed by Borman. Not going to mind. Hiyashi back to Elias. Andinas just keeping the football. Hiyashi all the way back to Elias. He looks forward. Good pass out wide. Borman looks to counter. That's nowhere to go. Sabatini down the line. And a great piece of skill from Clayton. But straight down the throat of Noi Pookout. And Elias is so hard to beat, but on the off chance they do get past her, they've got an imposing figure of Noi Pookout to get past in net. And they really have struggled to do so tonight. The Devils, everything they've shot at the Andinas goal, Pookout's been equal to. Centering ball to Buxy. Elias wins it. Still going. Still going. Hiyashi. Ball to the back post. Gebauer with the save, and she's got hit in the face there, so she's gone to ground. Referee making sure she's all good. Coach coming onto the court for the Western Devils, so we hope Madam Gebauer's all right. If she is not, the Devils don't have a backup keeper on the bench, and their problems will go from bad to worse. Good to see Gebauer getting back to her feet, and they'll start play with a drop ball. Borman. Buxy. Ball inside. Elias. Tries to back roll it to Hiyashi. She's lost out. Clayton running down the wing. Tries to square it. Buxy. Hiyashi gets enough on it to soften the blow and get it through to Noi Pookout. Hiyashi will retake the kick from the sideline. Plays it to Elias. Here's Hiyashi again. Elias. Forward to no one in particular. And a timeout called by the Devils. 11 minutes left on the clock. 2-0 in favour of the Andinas. We'll be back after a quick ad break. So after the Devils have called a timeout, we'll see if they can change their fortune around. A sideline ball with them. Sabatini to Waltman. Andinas is sitting really deep, trying to absorb the pressure and hit the Devils on the counter. It's worked so far. Clayton tries to turn Elias, but can't. Elias on it now, given away in the middle. Jimenez does just enough to get it away. And a corner to come for the Devils. Clayton, Waltman, first time strike, just going past the back post. Throw from Pookout, headed forward by Clayton, trying to win it off Jimenez. Jimenez, strength, shoots it out. Elias, long ball forward. Controlled nicely. Reed looks to break. Devils have kept it in here. Borman. Waltman with a chance. Great save from Pookout. And the referee halting the Andinas counter-attack because Waltman looks to be injured. Thankfully, Waltman's come to her feet. So the Andinas are going to get the ball back here. That was a really good save from Pookout to snuff out the attack, though. Came out bravely, and she took Waltman with her in the process, but got the ball first, so definitely not a foul. Referee Jonathan Silas will start us again with a drop ball. And make sure you tune into the next match. It's going to be a big one. The West Coast Cobras take on Coburn Wolves. Every time the two sides have played this season, it's been a close contest. So if you're not doing anything, make sure you stick around to catch all the action live. Waltman. Borman. Borman brings it forward. Out wide to Waltman. Down the line to Clayton. Twisting and turning. Had 3 yellow shirts on her and couldn't do much there. Nell Clayton. Pookout. Throws it to the Chester Jimenez, who kicks it across the court. Borman. Sabatini. Waltman. Bursting forward. Ball out wide to Sabatini. And in at the near post, but it's taken a touch off a yellow shirt, so the Devils will get a corner. Up the line to Clayton. Cuts in on the left boot. Looses out to Elias, who's on the attack. Emma Elias, what a goal! puts it into the top corner from distance with one of the most superb finishes you'll ever see. Gabauer was off her line, but it was still not an easy chance to take, and she took it with a touch of class, chipped it over Gabauer into the top corner, and you'd have to say she's made sure of the result unless the Andinas unless the Western Devils can conjure up something phenomenal. And she's capped off a brilliant match so far. In my opinion, man of the match coming for sure, or woman of the match, I should say. Here she is, pressing up high again. Prioto down the line. Clayton trying to make something happen. Prioto stopped by the women in yellow. And now here's Elias trying to beat Borman for strength. And shot on the turn by Clayton. A good save from Pukau. And a corner again for the Devils. Up the line to Borman. Into the area. Waltman now. Looking to pull the trigger. Trying to make some space for a shot. Loses out to Jimenez. Reed. No real options. Back to goal. Cleared away. Waltman cuts inside. Surely now. Laura Waltman rounds the keeper and pulls one back for the Devils. Have they got a lifeline? They've finally been able to register the score, and it's taken them 33 minutes to do so. Laura Waltman providing the goods and just unsettling the Andinas' nerves. If they get another one back, the Devils, it'll definitely be game on, but the Andinas will try and get a fourth to really put the final nail in the coffin. Prioto to Waltman. Clayton rather. Now to Waltman. Here's Prioto. Inside to Clayton. Well worked move. But straight down the throw to Pukau. Elias looks to go up the other end. Cuts inside well. The reverse pass can't connect with Reed, but it's a great tackle. Can she keep it in? Not quite. Waltman. Borman. Ball forward to Clayton. Ball forward to Prioto rather. It rolls under her foot. Noi Pukau. Short to Hiyashi. Jimenez just mistouching it there. Clayton to Waltman. Back to Clayton. Good ball down the line to find Prioto. Waiting for the run. Lovely feet by Prioto. Ball to the back post. Clayton's there. Can't get a shot away. Prioto again. Can't get beyond Elias this time. Waltman and Clayton both standing over the side ball. Waltman back rolls it to Prioto, who hits it toward goal, but to no avail. And a timeout incoming for the Andinas. Rob Michalak just looking to give the girls on the court a break that have played a lot of minutes and to make sure they stay focused. There the buzzer goes. Timeout called by the Andinas as they lead 3-1 with 6 left on the clock.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
Gabrielson has come back on for Jimenez to see out the remainder of the match. Bit of a loose ball inside by Elias. Reed in the centre. Priato to Borman. Ball down the line, finds Clayton in space. Ports the attack, maybe a bit too much. Gets the shot off on the turn, but it's blocked by Elias. Clayton drills one inside the area, fumbled by Pukau, who gathers on the second attempt. Pukau throwing it long. Priato. Clayton drives forward. Great shot, great save. Pukau doing everything in her power to take all 3 points tonight. Clayton, it's put into touch. Clayton drills it in the area. Gabrielson sends it away from goal. Borman. Priato. Centering ball finds Clayton. Back heels it toward goal. Pukau collects it. Pukau trying to release Hiyashi up the other end. Borman. Are the Devils going to play flat keeper? That's the question. Gabauer's good with her feet, so it's definitely worth a shot. Borman can't manufacture an effort on goal. They've got a corner to show for their effort, though. Priato tries to hit it toward Buxy at the back post. Under 4 minutes now. Clayton, Priato, centering ball. Buxley was a step far too forward. Gabrielson. Elias in the Hiyashi direction. Gabrielson tries to head clear, loses out in the challenge. Borman. Hiyashi doing enough to put her off balance. They need a miracle now, the Devils. Not going their way tonight. They've got to keep pressing hard like they're doing at the moment and get the ball moving quickly. Clayton. Can she stand tall? Here she is. Ball to the back post, deflected. It didn't take it toward goal though. Priato skips beyond Gabrielson. Still going. Gets it up to Clayton. Ball defended by Hiyashi. Borman. Clayton fires. It rebounds up in the air. Buxy. Ball down the line of Borman. Back to Buxy. 2.5 minutes left now. Priato stretches but can't keep it in. Have they done enough? Have they done enough, the Andinas? They've just got to see out stop clock time. Hasn't been the Devils' night so far. Clayton, but again a big block coming in from Gabrielson. Sends it behind for a corner. These Andinas are defending gallantly. Clayton. Priato trying to help it up the line of Borman. But again, the pass was smothered. Centering ball! And it was a good one. But a great save from Pukau. Releases Gabrielson up the other end. Presses Borman. Now Priato. Almost gets a foot in. But it's gone over. And the Andinas are going to get the ball back through Reed. 1:45 left to go. The clock stopped. Reed. Elias. She's been amazing tonight. Yeah, she has worked hard as well, and she looks to thread that one through on the diagonal to Reed. Waltman coming back on with Sabatini. They've got 90 seconds to fix things, the Devils. Waltman has to be direct here. No time for messing about. Clayton. But again, another block from Gabrielson, who's winning those 1%ers. Waltman to Sabatini, centering ball. Buxy. It's all or nothing now for Clayton. Buxy down the line. Clayton finds a chance and it's in. It's 3-2. Nell Clayton fires one through a couple of Andinas legs into the bottom corner. Pukau didn't see it too late and had no time to react. The The Andinas are on the ropes here. The Devils with a lifeline. Can they snatch a point? It's definitely not inconceivable. A minute is quite a long time in futsal, especially when it's stop clocked. Reed. Jimenez. She's clearing it behind Gebauer. Sends it long, almost looked like she was going to. Drops it at the feet of Waltman, who hoofs it forward. Another good defensive clearing header from Elias. He actually just passed her follow, fell short. And it's through to Gebauer. Waltman. 50 seconds left now. Clayton. Can she be the hero? Shoots on the turn. Another good save from Pukau. And a corner to come for the Devils. They've had plenty of them tonight, but haven't been able to make them count. Can this one be the exception? Waltman has Elias to beat, gets it out wide to Buxy. Buxy looks to cut inside. Waltman, can she work some magic? Still going, Laura Waltman. A big block from Hiyashi, who slid in and put her body on the line to send it behind. The Andinas on the ropes here. They've battled hard all night. Can they hold on? Waltman, Clayton across the face of goal. Gebauer's out. This will seal it. Pukau couldn't manage to find the empty net. And Gebauer is coming off her line again. Waltman down the line to Clayton. Clayton shoots from distance. Blocked by Jimenez. 15 seconds left on the clock. It's stopped. The Devils, can they work a miracle here? Clayton into the area, and it's gone past everyone. Pukau didn't claim it. Buxy didn't react in time. And the Andinas should be able to see this one out, unless they make some kind of monumental error. Pukau just sends it long, trying to run time off the clock, and it stops with 8 seconds to go. Sabatini, Waltman is just going to have to send this one in the mixer. Long ball forward, Buxy, cleared away by Jimenez. Sabatini, down the line, Gebauer. And the whistle had gone, so the goal won't stand. Another hard-fought victory by these Andinas. A brilliant game of futsal. And 3-2 the score. We'll see you in the next one when we see the Coburn Wolves take on the West Coast Cobras.